Skate just released its new season of early access, and it's really bad. Now we're going to review Skate on 3 categories. Gameplay for the gameplay, map to grade what we're playing on, and intentions to see if the developers made this game out of love or greed. Now we'll be grading Skate on a scale of 0 to 1, with the highest rating being 3 and the lowest rating being 0. Now without further ado, let's begin. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Skate's gameplay is pretty good. Now, for basically being the entire game, I'm glad Skate got this right. Granted, it's the only thing they got right, but overall, the gameplay is extremely smooth and fluid. But this game is so bad that the only thing they got right, they got wrong. This game has a pretty bad momentum problem. For example, when you go down a slope, your momentum slows down drastically. Now, this game's been out for months now, and I've seen a lot of people express the same problem. It's very annoying when you're going down a ramp and you feel like you've lost a lot of speed. And when not going down a ramp, you're just slow in general. So overall, the gameplay feels really nice, but momentum is a big part of it, and they really messed that up. So overall, I'm going to give gameplay a 0.6 out of 1.
Hey, how y'all doing? This is Benjamin with the map and art style segment of this video. Without further ado, let's get to the criticism. Firstly, this game is ugly, man. I'll start off with art style and then we'll move on to the map with the segment of this video. Every character in this game looks like they're made out of Play-Doh. I'm not really sure what the intention was to look like here. It's obvious they're trying to imitate something. Off the top of the head, I guess it's Fortnite, but I'm saying I guess just because how bad it looks. I'm not sure what the creative process was, but whatever it was, it should have never got to here. Now, we're talking about the map itself and how it looks. Okay, so you know when you're in a car and you're driving down a street and there's like a fast food place and it looks so generic and bland? I promise you, this is exactly what the Skate map reminds me of. It looks like they just took a free asset pack that they found and like scaled it up. This entire map looks like an asset pack. Now, to the actual map, like how it flows, how it's built, that's really bad too. Now, we've played Skate 3, and Skate 3 had like these separate parks around the map that you can teleport to. But I very vividly remember this specific mega ramp park where it was a park full of mega ramps. It was very big. There was one really big mega ramp that you could go down. It was really fun and good. And it wasn't just mega ramps. There was actually a section that looked like an actual park, but it was still really cool. Now, what I'm trying to get at with this game is that it's basically nothing more than mega ramp, and I guess that's because they didn't really care for this game. So it's targeting an audience who have the attention span of a praying mantis and just want to go down the mega ramp. Now, like I just said 15 seconds ago, Skate 3 actually had multiple regular skate parks. Skate 4 only has one. And that skate park has a mega ramp. Now, I find this extremely dumb because not only is there just one actual skate park, but it has to have a mega ramp just so people have something nice and tall to jump off of to gain speed. I'm gonna be real with you. No one actually, like I've been to this park multiple times. No one actually goes down into the park. They just jump off the ramp. I really feel like they just added mega ramps so people could get clips on these mega ramps and repost them on TikTok. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can see a clip of someone going off of a mega ramp and like a TikTok drop shipping ad.
Snackos, the easy way to eat and go. It's a cup, a food holder, and much more. Snackos, the all-in-one. This is a money laundering scheme.
In all seriousness, I really do think that Skate's map reflects what Skate is in a way, which to me is being extremely corporate. Down to how it looked, barely having any actual art in it, down to how it's built, only having mega ramps mainly. This just shows how corporate this map really is, and honestly, I'm not exaggerating, but I can't find any redeemable qualities about this map. So personally, this game's map and art style, to me personally, definitely earns a 0.
Attentions are the most important thing about making a game, and the creators of Skate did have good ones. And you can see this in the game yourself. Firstly, the game is always online. The reason it's like this is always to make just more money. There would be no reason to make the game always online unless you want to make more money. It's clear that they just want to make money. So the intentions will get a 0.
Quickly before this video ends, I just want to go over the little nitpicks that we have that aren't as large problems as we talked about earlier, but still tiny problems that are very annoying and make the game worse. Firstly, this is one of the worst images I've ever seen in my life. First problem, this is all in early access. So this disproves it being early access, because why would you release 3 seasons in early access until 2026? Let's go over season 1 first. They added the skate pass, another way to monetize the game. Party voice chat. Why do we need to wait for season 2 for this? Replay editor improvement. Why are we waiting till December to improve the editor? New gameplay tricks and head plants. Okay, I guess. Leaderboards. Why are we waiting till 2026 to get leaderboards? Open world collection, that's really vague. More character slots, I bet that's gonna be monetized. Player created parks, why is this not in the game already? I know why. New game modes, why is this not in the game already? New gameplay tricks, same thing as season 2. Okay, so everything in the seasons are either extremely vague or should already be in the game. And the reason for this is because they really don't have anything to put in this game. So they're rationing out updates and withholding things to put them in later seasons so you can get an incentive to come back. Leaderboards and player-made parks need to be in the game now, but it's not because they're rationing out updates. Secondly, when using the quick drop feature, you can only place no more than 5 objects. Now, the reason for this is because if you start to place too many objects, the server is going to start to lag. But you want to know what would fix this? If your game wasn't always online and it would only rely on the hardware of the player instead of the server, but no, y'all don't want to do that because y'all want to make this a live service game to make money. Third, the teleport feature where you can hover over players and teleport to where they are. Good concept, Absolutely abysmal execution. Firstly, half of the time it doesn't even work. Like most of the time, you will just sit there on a black screen and it'll just load forever. And when teleporting to someone, if it actually works, instead of teleporting to their session marker that they place, you teleport to where they are at that exact moment that you click the teleport button, which is just stupid. And another problem with teleporting, you can't just hover over someone's dot in the map and teleport to someone. You have to use the laggy menu feature. This game sucks.
Overall, Skate is a soulless cash grab. Please, whatever you do, don't play Skate.